What is going on? How's everybody doing today? My name is Shug, and of course, I'm here with my man Garnett on a Tuesday night for a Still Conspiracy. What's going down? How's everybody doing tonight? Mr. Garnett, how are you doing, sir?
And I'm doing good, man. Busy day at work, but had a beautiful night to take a load off with you, pal. Can't complain.
That's good, man. That's good, man. Well, I'm glad you're here. We're here to talk some football. Actually, I'm not in the greatest of mood because of football, and personal stuff. Life happens, It's been a long, long day. I'm very tired. So if I seem a little out of it, it's just been one of those days, man, where I'm just not in the mood. Especially with my team. Good guy. Can we? We're gonna have to talk about it, but my Steelers are not doing good, and the fan base is just imploding. But let's give it out some shout outs real quick. Brodney, how come I show up late but I'm still early? Because you right on time, B. You always on time. Miss Yolanda, hi Shug. I had to join for a bit to support my favorite Ravens fan. You are my favorite Ravens fan, Miss Yolanda. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Which one, Yolanda? Yeah, which one? Ravens Online Ungave Crew. Let's go. Living legend. Suge Knight, should I come to death row and my producer is dancing all in the videos? Right? I used to know the speech by heart. I actually had memorized because it was. I can't remember it right now. My day has been just out of it. But yes, living legend, you absolutely should come to death row, because you don't want your producer dancing all up in the video, you know, taking your shine, you know what I'm saying? I forgot how the speech goes. Uh Miss Yolanda should, of course. Thank you, Miss Yolanda. I appreciate you. Um I'll be out of it too if my first round QB throws two break picking especially. Mr. J. Uh I don't know. Did I make you a mod? Because I feel like kicking you out now, Mr. J.
Do
Yeah,
you
that's pretty
do that?
disrespectful. Pretty disrespectful. Mr. J coming for my neck. I'll never go after him, but he wants to come after me. This guy's pretty disrespectful, man. But it's okay. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be one of those nights. It is what it is. Um, but let's talk some football, Mr. Garnett, and we'll start off with the Baltimore Ravens pulling out a squeaker
Yeah,
at
indeed.
home versus the Cleveland Browns. Um, this was a very close game. For first quarter, they went up by 7. You guys scored 10 points, and you go in the half up 3, and then you go into the second half. They're only able to score 3. You score a touchdown. Things are looking pretty good, but then in the fourth, here we go again with the Ravens. They score a touchdown. You only kick a field goal. And we'll get to a couple plays that really determine the game. One I totally disagree with, and the other one I'll probably get in an argument with people in the chat. But I really felt like that this play was really unnecessary. But we'll start off with the field goal. Browns are going for a field goal, tie the game, and they call a false start. Now, I have seen OTR Mike. I have seen everybody in the Discord talking about how the center lifts the ball. I don't know the rules. I don't know really what the rules are, honestly, with that. From my understanding, it looked like he wasn't really trying to hike the ball. He was just kind of moving it. And so, do you obviously you're a Ravens fan, so you're going to agree with the call and with the false start. But there's a lot of people saying that was a bad call, cost the Browns tying the game up, and things like that. What did you make of that call?
All right, so be short and sweet with it. Um, I agree. Put it like this: I agree with the rule, not because of my team, because it's part of the game. It just so happened that it affected the game for my team. So here's the thing: you cannot move the ball, in the middle, during, before the snap. It's like a pre-audible snap, right?
Yeah,
You're allowed to move your head down, up, and it's not like you can do, like, they even, it's almost like a grace period that they even allow you to do that. because it's like basically the moment you look down and then you look up, you're basically all right. Okay, we're snapping the ball or whatever. And then y'all also got to think also in those situations too as well. There's a lot of things where linemen can literally get away with a lot of things because it's part of it's unwritten rules where you see the right guard, he'll tap the center to let him know, hey, snap the ball. So you know what I'm saying? There's things about it. So when you literally, not only did he move the ball, but also he moved his, I think, left leg or something. It was just a whole bunch of other little things that happened in the midst of it. So, it's the rules are rules, man. Like, yeah, it's cool. We benefited from them, but like, put like this, if we did it, I wouldn't feel bad. Like, God damn, yeah, we lost 5 yards. It's our fault. I'm like, that's how I look at it, man. I'm a neutral dude. I don't really, do the whole, purple Kool-Aid drinking type. So it's, hey, as far as the rule book, you effed up,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's one of those things like when I walked. Well, first off, you guys should even been in that position.
Right.
I believe it was Justice Hill that fumbled the ball.
Right.
Yeah, fumbles the ball, gives it back to the Browns. So that obviously puts you guys way in a really bad position. Watching the video, I got to rewatch it. I know some people posted in Discord. I'll have to look back. But what I remember seeing was he grabs the ball because usually, when the center grabs the ball, obviously regular centers they grab it with one hand,
right?
And they have the other hand up. But with long snappers, they grab it with two hands. So if my memory serves me correctly, he grabbed it with the one hand, puts his other ball hand and like replaces it, and then hikes it. And then that's what they call the false start. So I'm wondering if that's a rule where are you allowed to move it once you put two hands on it? What is the time frame? Once when you're set, obviously like when receivers come set on illegal motion, they have to be set before they can move again, things like that. So I don't know the rules, and if someone does know the rules, please drop them in the chat.
Here's the best thing I can explain to you so you have a better understanding. So you watch the NFL Combine?
Yes.
So you know how like they're 40, right? They're trying to get into the their stands, get their hands behind the white line, get lined up. But basically, you are getting lined the fuck up.
Yeah.
There's like literally a pause, like a legitimate pause of like, hey, boom, then it happens, right? So then when it comes to being an offensive lineman, everything's all about being instinct and time, right? It's like watching the left tackle, right? The left tackle, if it's a seasoned left tackle, like I know it's the tackle that's in Green Bay, Baatari, I think I'm butchering his name, but he is so damn good at timing the snaps, like the silent counts. It's weird.
Yeah.
He knows how to like time it and jump. So when it comes to like the center part, it's like either he twits, I don't know what the hell happened, why he did it, but it's like once you like you're perfectly still, that's when it's like, okay, you can't really you cannot move unless you're snapping that ball.
Yeah. Well, from the video I saw, he doesn't move. It's the ball. He replaces the ball, so he picks the ball up about barely off the ground and resets.
It's enough.
But I'm saying is, are you allowed to do that? Because I mean,
so you're allowed.
It's like if what I'm saying, like because pre-snap people move around, like you said, the guard hits the center. You'll see centers start calling stuff out, changing protection plays, things like that. So I'm assuming he can lift the ball and move it. I just don't think he can move it in a direction as if he's going to snap it. That would be illegal.
That too, but like here's the thing. Like you said, we've seen centers rise up, point out, hand, like the ball somewhat is moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're giving off the whole vibe, like, okay, I'm perfectly still for like 2 seconds, and I'm about to snap the ball, and I wiggle the ball. Everybody's eyes are locked on that ball. The ref's eyes, TV is locked on. Like that's why it's so visual at that time, where the smallest movement is gonna be seen. So that's why I say it's that scenario of what happened is like the perfect scenario of like, damn, you fucked up. You know what I mean? It's that simple. Like it's the rules of the rule. It's like almost it's a written rule, but it's an unwritten rule almost in a way, which is crazy. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, I mean, well, they called that in the play before, which I didn't agree with, and I got in an argument with people. Peters was guarding Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper puts his hand out, and he catches the ball. No way Peters was going to get close to that ball, and they scored a touchdown, but they called it back, calling it offensive PI. My problem I had with it was if you watch the play, they're hand fighting, and Peters grabs his left arm and pulls it into him. So Amari's arm is like that as he's pulling away, and then, to me, unless I see your palm go flat and straight, I don't see it how it's a push off. And again, I'll probably start getting flack, and people say, "Oh, well, if you do this, I didn't see his hand go flat and push off. I saw Peters kind of grab his hand and pull it into him, but that was just me. But they did call it.
You go look at the comment. The Coach Evans really just said it perfectly.
There's some written rules and some unwritten rules that are written rules. Yeah, no, I understand. Like I said, to me, it's there. What's the definition of a center has to be set before hiking the ball in order to call it a false start? So because like I said, I've seen centers, we talked about it, centers get the ball and all of a sudden just look up and start pointing, moving the ball, because they'll move the ball around. They'll they'll wiggle it. So that's what I'm saying. Like when do you have to be set? Things like that. Because it was clearly an offsides. It was clearly an offsides on the Ravens until you saw the replay and you saw him move the ball. And I will admit, he did move the ball. So, but then he set and then snapped the ball. So it's kind of a thing. I don't know. I see it.
Yeah. Like I said, man, there's literally, I think.
Well, here's the thing, Bronny. Yes, it was a lineman on the left moving his leg. No, it was they said that, no, but there wasn't the line. They called 68. There was no 68 on that side. That's the number they called.
They make mistakes with numbers.
No. I know they make mistakes with the side, but when they replayed it when it was live, nobody moved. There was nobody that moved. Nobody moved. When they replayed it, I was watching the game and was in Discord. They showed the line. They went over it like 3 times. They showed the line and nobody moved. Now maybe
they did though, bro.
I'm telling you that they showed nobody move.
And there's been nothing but all 22 viewed footage of the dude.
Well, show me the footage then. Show me the footage where he moved.
Show you the tape.
I didn't see it.
Can we bring out the tape?
Yeah, bring out the tape. I'm telling you, I'm watching it live, and the broadcast is going over it, and they said they sat there and went over two or three angles where other than the Ravens are the ones that moved. The only thing they showed was the ball movement of when he picks it up a little bit and resets it, and then that's when they move. So if you have a video of it, please put it in the Discord, and I'll bring it up. Just show me.
Hey.
On the left moves his leg. That's what was called.
Yeah.
Again, I was watching it live. They didn't say that, so they show me a video of that. No problem with that.
Should have. So here you got everybody in this comment section, including.
I give 2 shits. I could give 2 shits if everybody says I don't care. I want proof. I'll put it in the Discord. Thank you, Bronny. See, Bronny is a man of action. Other people, I don't care what people say. You can say the sky is green. Until you show me it's green, I don't believe you. That's just me. That's how I roll. I need proof.
You hear that, guys? You don't believe in y'all.
I mean, I don't believe in any Ravens fans.
Damn. Okay. You see, now we getting nasty over here. I love it.
If you show me a video, then yes, 100%. I'll take it. But if I don't see a video of it, No, sorry.
Oh,
This is
man.
how I roll. But anyway, moving on to the pass interference, that was a big game changer because it was going to be a touchdown. I know earlier Living Legend said if you extend, it's a PI.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question though. If they're hand fighting and Cooper starts to pull away running, and Peters grabs his arm because you see it all the time. I know you do, Garnett. Don't shake your head. No, don't act like it. You grab the arm and you pull it towards you. It looks like you're extending, but you're really not. It's because the corner is pulling on you. There's so many plays I've seen where corners wrap. They do this thing where they pull the arm. It just, I see it all the time. And I think that's one of the hardest calls to make for refs because they don't see it, the angle.
But Peters really didn't pull his arm, though.
He had his hand. Cooper and him were hand fighting. Cooper was fighting with his left hand. He started to break away, and Peters with his right hand cupped it, pulled it toward him, and then when the ball was in the air, Cooper kind of went like to get it away. Let me ask you a question: how are you supposed to catch when someone's holding your arm?
But no,
your natural reaction is going to try to be to pull it, right?
Sure, we're gonna have to watch tape on this again because I don't think you really remember what actually they're running, right? They're running, and then when Cooper literally it's the oldest trick in the book as a receiver.
Let me see because you have the video up here. I want to see.
We got the tape. We got it, man. We can find it. We got the tape right here. But I think it's the oldest trick in the book as a receiver. You're gonna run, right? You're basically.
I'm looking at the video right here. I think this is the part right here. Let me hold up. You put some better quality in here, man.
Hey, Jesus, man, working on the fly. Jeez. But while you're trying to do that, I'm just gonna paint a picture. So it's
go ahead.
It's the oldest trick in the book as a receiver. When you know you won the route, basically you're on top of the route and you're tracking the ball, you're going to create two scenarios for yourself. Mm-hmm. One, if I don't catch the ball, I could probably get a PI call out of this or get, whatever, right? But if I catch the ball, I can literally leverage my body and then maybe hopefully I can smoothly push off and get a catch. Most of the time, it always goes to the offense, right? It never gets called, whatever. Most of the time it doesn't, right? But his shit was super obvious. He did a Soldier Boy tell him, crank that Soldier Boy off his ass. That's what he did. It was super obvious, man. You just can't overlook that. You really can't. It was too easy. It was too easy of a call.
Okay, hold up. I'm looking at this video right here. Okay, see here. Here we go. I'm going to show you right now. So you look at his left arm. Oh, wrong clicking. You look at Peters' right arm. Okay, and he is hooking Cooper's arm. See, I can't slow this shit down. Hold up. Let me see if I can normal speed it. There we go. Let's see. See how that right here, right there. Right there, hooking his arm.
Yo,
he's hooking his arm.
Oh, you are should watch the video.
Look at right there. Look where his right arm is. Sure. Look where Peters' right arm is. He's hooking his arm.
Should go back a little bit more. Don't play a scene that fits your argument, and I'll play it.
I'm trying to stop it right when he hooks his arm. Right there. Look at Mark Peters' arm. Look at Peters' arm, and look at Cooper's arm. He is hooking his arm. Is he not hooking his arm?
Sure.
Is he not hooking his arm? Garnett, I'm asking you a question. Is he not hooking his arm?
Oh, sure. You're not letting me finish.
He is hooking. He literally has his arm right here.
Coop.
He already went. He hasn't pushed off yet.
Talking, man. You're not letting me finish
because I'm asking. Okay, answer my question. Is he hooking his arm?
Bro, all right, play it back from the beginning.
Oh my God!
Play it back. No, you're not about to get away with a crime.
Right there. Look.
No. Go. Keep on going. Boom.
Look at right there. You see Peters' arm is up like this.
I just told you, it's the oldest hook in the book. the receiver, what he's gonna do, he's gonna give his arm and he's gonna shove him. Literally, he shoves him off in all one motion. That's like
I'm asking you. Just ask me a question. Is his right arm? Is Peters' right arm up like this?
Huh? No,
Is
it's
Peters?
no. Oh my God! You.
Come on, Garnett. Come on, Garnett.
Sure.
Oh, here, actually, then here, hold up. Then this is also going to show the field goal. Let me look at the field goal real quick.
Sure. He literally did the oldest trick in the book.
Oldest trick in the book by
As a
Garnett.
receiver, and literally chicken arm. He
and
then extended him off. There's no way he Cooper been in this game long enough to know either.
Okay, now here's the field. Now here's the field goal. Okay, now I just watched it. Watch 88's foot.
Did you slow it down?
No, I'll slow it down. But watch 88's foot. Okay, that's who I'm assuming they call the movement on. But look when he moves it. Ready? Oh, I was too far.
Too fast. Go. Easy day.
So right here. Hold up. Ah, God damn it. Okay, so it's this guy right here. Can you see my mouse? This guy right here, this butthole, is gonna move his foot at the same time they jump. Ready? Watch his foot. Can you keep on two things at once, Garnett?
So they're looking at the ball. The right side's looking at the ball, and then literally the guys on the far left are
yes,
but they're looking at the ball too. They're not even looking at their leg though.
I know that, but I'm saying this is the foot they're calling right here. That's right here. Okay, so let's see let's really slow it down and see who moves first. I'll move it to 25. There we go. Ready? It's literally simultaneously.
But it was like literally the ball, like
no.
They're looking at the center. Put the oh my God, we gotta.
But it's not. But you can't.
The center when the center puts his head down. I don't know. They said the ball moved, like whatever. But the ball moved.
Okay, so we're getting two different stories now. We're getting that it's a guy on the left side moves his foot.
But it's not about. It's not. But the left guy moved. It ain't about that. With the dude, the center, when he put his fucking head down, the ball moved. That's what really.
That's not what they called, though.
Oh my God! But no.
What I'm saying is, you can. That's why I'm asking. You could put the ball down and reset it. That's not against the rules.
Yeah, but like it's got to be all in 1/4 motion. It's like
okay. Look at what Bronny's saying. It's not the center. They called it on the guy on the left, and exactly. Which if you watch his foot,
ain't no way. Like all right, play it.
Yeah, let's play it again.
How though? There's no fucking way. Cause like watch the dude, the guy number 47. He's pointing at the center, or they're pointing at either 68. Or
look at it again. Okay, so he puts his. This is when he's gonna put his head down.
The all 22 version is so much better because literally you can see in front.
Okay,
that guy that moved has nothing to do with the person they called it on. So like,
they didn't call it on the center. They called it on.
No. So the guy that's in front, the guy like I think what you're talking about, the guy that like moved that's right beside 88. That's the guy you're talking about that move, right?
No, the guy next to him.
Yeah, so that's what I'm like so curious about the other view because like literally.
But if you're looking at but watch the center. Watch the center when he hikes the ball. He doesn't move the ball. He puts his head down. So he never moves the ball.
Okay, man.
I
like. Oh my God! Hold on, man. Hey, coach, if you still here, I need all 22, man. I need.
See, look at he's saying the ball moved when he put his head down, but that's not what they called. So it's just different calls, obviously.
Multiple different calls. Yes.
Because I see the Ravens offside. I don't see how, but they're saying he moved the ball, and that's what I'm saying. You know, it is what it is. But I still don't call that offensive pass interference. I think that was a bad call. That's just
it's okay, Shug. It's okay. It is okay if you don't want.
So you guys get that win. But you know what? Even after that, you guys had the opportunity to close out the game and you couldn't get a first down.
Right. Yeah, play calling. It's I'm really confused about the play calling. A lot of the stuff that we've been running is very based off of time plays when it comes to like the passing plays. It's very Greg Roman is like it's like the what the fuck are we doing at times? I'm really confused. I'm really like there was a discussion day on Twitter that we were talking about certain plays and all these things, but it's like the timing of these plays, like basically the progression order that Lamar is given at certain things. It's like really like head scratching. Like, why would you call this on first and 10 or first and 20 or wherever the hell we are on the field? I forgot. I think it was first and 20 or whatever, or on the first play of the series, and you're literally trying to go all out for a deep comeback. And it's all like everything that we did against Cleveland was off all timing. And Cleveland was so disruptive. We were missing blocks along, as well with that. And it really played a critical part of throwing the plays off. And then, obviously we only threw the ball 16 times, I believe, something like that. It was ridiculous. But it felt like watching 2018 Ravens where they didn't have a game plan and they were just going to rely on the run game and Lamar to bail out the game or whatever. And we almost cost the game with the lethargic running run game plan that we had. So it was just all ugly around, man. It was like the timing was off of Lamar. Feet work was a little sloppy here and there, but at times,
Yeah, I mean, he only threw for 120 yards.
And the thing about Lamar, he's a very he's a streaky passer. Like you gotta literally let him get in the rhythm, and we didn't allow that at all for some stupid ass reason. And that's my biggest issue. Same thing with Bateman. Like, yes, he leads the league with 5 drops, or he's tied with leading the league with 5 drops. But my biggest but the fact with him, you got to get him more involved too as well. It's not well, yeah, people can, it's okay to criticize the guy and say, is what like he should be playing better. But it's really, really, if you want to be a legitimate fan of the game, it's really hard to judge somebody when they're only getting damn near close to 3.6, targets a game, which is insane as a receiver. Like not to make excuses for him or whatever, but it's just, I don't know, it's just really fucking hard to do something in the offense that you're being neglected. Even think about this: if we can make excuses for the quarterback, but it's really somewhat obvious that you have to almost make excuses for a receiver. So I don't know. It's a weird situation that Greg Roman has always put us in a weird way with the on and off stagnant play calling. But yeah, man, hopefully we'll figure something out before, after the deadline or before or after the deadline or after this Bucks game, because something has to happen. If not, the Baltimore Ravens with the pick of the 25th overall pick will be picking that player because that's where we're going to be at. We're going to be probably the team right there that gets knocked out of the wild card of the division round from what I see. This team looks a little flat on both sides of the ball to me at times. Like it's never played. We never played a full game still to this day. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, for sure. And Mr. J, my eyes work perfectly fine. Okay. I don't like that call of offensive pass interference when the DB's hand fighting. So it has nothing to do with my eyes. That's just how I see it. Sorry. And living legend, why you gotta be like that? I'm gonna tune you up. Keep talking like that. I'll tune you up. You're laughing, Bronny.
He said that shit like an old man.
Tune you up.
I'm gonna tune you up, boy.
Yeah. No, I just say boy. Don't do all that because then someone will take it personally. I didn't do all that. Yeah, I said it on Sunday stream on Hendo stream. I just don't think the Baltimore Ravens are good. Personally, I don't think they're a good team. I think they are very fortunate that they have Lamar Jackson. And I keep laughing because I see people talking about how you guys had this great draft and one of the best drafts, and I'm like, I don't see it. Oh, Mr. J. That was not said, Mr. J. Stop. Hey, Mr. J.
Daddy, chill.
um, I just don't. I don't see them walking into Kansas City. I don't see them walking um into Buffalo. I don't actually even see someone coming to Baltimore and beating them. They haven't really been good at home, so I don't actually see them someone walking into Baltimore and them defending home field. To be honest with you, um, I feel like without Lamar, you guys are you're just a below average team, and I think that you're right. If something doesn't change, you guys are going to be in a lot of trouble. I personally don't know if you're going to be able to get any kind of relief as far as another receiver or whatever you guys are looking for. I don't think there's going to be a team. I don't, you guys have picks, but do you guys ever want to give up those picks? I mean, we talk about it all the time and the Discord or different shows that I've been on. The Baltimore Ravens love to keep their picks. So why are they going to change them?
Yeah, man. We talk about the picks all the time. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but yeah, man, something has to give. We only got 7 picks this year. Not really gonna be tight against the cap in all season. Something's got to.
Hey, Buck. Doesn't your quarterback have some homework they need to do?
At least they got a quarterback.
We have a quarterback. What's wrong? We have a quarterback.
Which one?
What do you mean, which one? You sound dumb when you say that. What do you mean, which one? We have a quarterback.
Man, Jesus, calm down.
Well, no, you say something stupid, I'm going to call it out. What do you mean, which one?
Kenny Pickett?
He's a rookie, okay? He's a rookie. He made some mistakes. What's the problem?
I mean, I just feel like he's just going to be average. That's just my opinion. But that's a whole different story.
Then he's going to be average. I don't understand. Like, what do you want? You want a rookie to come in and throw 30 touchdowns and no picks? Like,
I just want.
You got to also understand the offense that we're running is not even a pro style offense. It's a college offense.
So
it's not good. It's not good, and people don't, and they don't want to change that.
So with that being said, should that work in his favor?
Not it should it work in his favor? No, because the defense is not a college defense. You could that's like taking my car and racing it against a race car.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it should be able to help the quarterback be more adapted. I can't blame the coordinator for him throwing interceptions.
No, he made a bad decision. That's fine, but the plays are it's decisions, but the plays are easy for defenses to dissect.
I get it, man. I'm just busting balls with a little bit, but like I feel like he throws out some good balls from time to time, whatever. But it's just I don't know. Maybe just I'll give him more time. I'm usually I give quarterback.
Okay. Let me ask you.
I give my quarterback 3 years to develop and see what they.
But let me ask you a question. You guys are like lunch break hot take. He's a bad rookie. Off of 3 games, you're going to claim he's a bad rookie?
I just said I got to wait 3 years for like
2. One of his interceptions was not even called a passing. Now that's a passing interference when the guy literally trips the receiver, and they don't call it passing interference.
Were they both looking at the ball?
No, they were running, and the corner's knee hit his knee.
I know, but like if they're both looking at the ball and they both.
No, I don't think both of them were looking at the ball. I think it was. I don't even know what I don't even remember.
It's probably incidental then. That's what it was probably.
You didn't call it, so fine. They threw that back. Okay, that's legal. No, even actually, Rodney, even the ref that they have that's in the broadcast says it should have been called. So, you gonna argue with him? It's funny. It's accidental contact for you guys. For my team, but when it's your guys, you guys are over there crying. Oh, they didn't call the flag.
Hey, I'm on your side, brother. Sugarton, I'm on your side, baby. What are you talking about?
No, it is. I love how Ravens fans will sit there and they'll every little thing there. It's cool with them. Like, it should be called. But when it comes to the Steelers, it's all accidental contact. oh, they were just running. Come on, get out of here. You're showing your bias now. That's okay.
How, man?
They
I
say
don't
he's gonna
know,
be
man.
fine.
I feel like you got you. What's wrong? Let it out, baby. What's wrong?
Oh,
What's wrong?
here. Oh my
What's
god.
wrong, Sugar?
Bronny's throwing a fit because I didn't show him attention. I'm sorry, Bronny. Okay. Let's go back to a Bronny's. There we go. Baby hands is just gonna be fine. See Bronny has to throw his little jab in there to try to be cool with it.
Hey, you got that Muhammad Ali jab. Hey, it's not just a jab. That jab is doing damage.
I will agree with Mr. J here. Claypool should be more physical. Yeah, he should absolutely be more physical, and it's cost Kenny some of those picks. 100%. 100%. I 100% agree with you. He needs to be more physical. Deontay Johnson needs to be the only person to me, and I know we kind of got off from the Ravens, but the only person that I see that's even giving somewhat effort in the wide receiver core is George Pickens.
Yeah.
You know, George Pickens has literally
You're not allowed
shown
to
up every game.
You're not allowed to say that name around me, man. I get
You know, and he's the only, like, Deontay Johnson got paid, and like they throw him the ball, and it's like he's dropping everything, you know, and it's like, what, you know, now again, you know, Hendo has to throw his little jab in there. You know, the last interception was horrible. Yeah, it was. It was a bad decision. We don't know what he saw. He could have ran for the first down, and put himself in a better position. But it is what it is. And I think the problem I'm having right now, especially with Steeler fans, is this is what you wanted from the beginning. You wanted Kenny to start. We put Mitchin, who really didn't play horrible. He just didn't play good, but he didn't make the mistakes that Kenny's making right now. But he wasn't putting the ball like Kenny was. And you wanted Kenny. Now Kenny's here. And now all of a sudden, now we're getting this, oh, well, let's start Mason Rudolph, and let's get Rudolph in there. Like, first off, I'll say it. A couple years ago, shout out to my homie Nader, who's a KC fan. I told him, I said, I think Mason's going to be the next star for the Steelers. Big guy, can move in the pocket, had a good arm, accurate, and he was starting to move that way. And then the Myles Garrett thing happened, and he lost his damn mind. I don't know what happened to him. He couldn't play after that. Ever since he got bopped in the head, he ain't been the same. You know, so now you got to kind of just be like, all right, well, you know, he's out of here. So then you get Mitch. You don't go after any other quarterback. You know, thank God we didn't go after Russell Wilson. You know, dodge that bullet. But you don't go after Jimmy G. You don't go after anybody else. You get Mitch Trubisky, and then you draft Kenny Pickett. And a lot of people are saying, is this a knee-jerk reaction for not drafting Dan Marino? I don't know. You know, the things I didn't like from Kenny that I've seen so far is his balls come out real wobbly sometimes. They don't come out crisp like they should. I have a problem with that. And that might be Hendo calling him and Rodney calling him baby hands. I don't know, but it just seems like when the ball comes out of his hand, it does not come out clean the way I've seen like Big Ben throw it. You know, another quarterbacks. Has he made the offense a little more productive? Sure. You know, but again, the decision making right now, we've seen some bad decisions, and now Steeler fans are panicking. And it's like, it's a rookie. You're going to have to live with this. You have to live. You can't now switch to Mason Rudolph after 3 games. And I know I pointed out Jose's comment where he said, well, he's just a bad rookie. I mean, can you really say that after over 3 games? Like, you know, you got to give him more than just 3 games before you make a decision on him.
But I think what Jose is trying to get at is the fact that he just thinks that he's not going to be good. Like, you know what I mean? He's going to be like the Ryan Fitzpatricks of the world. Like
I mean, people were saying that about Josh Allen, and he's now in the running for MVP.
Yeah, I know, but the thing about it's like there's the big arm, you know, big athletic dude, but like Kenny Pickett is like falls in that, like, no disrespect, please don't hurt me. I'm just saying, to me, in my opinion, he falls in the Sam Darnold realm. Like,
sure, maybe he does. I'm not. Here's the problem. Steeler fans, and I've been saying it since about 3 years ago. Steeler fans were, and the organization was not ready for when Big Ben was going to leave the team. They weren't ready. They had opportunity to bring other quarterbacks um, to be behind Big Ben, and when Big Ben left, succeed him. There was a chance for Steelers to get Lamar Jackson. There was a chance
No,
that people could have that we could have went and got other quarterbacks that are in
I
the
would
league
have
right
got
now.
fucking Aaron Rodgers. It would have been a fucking wrap.
Well, I don't think that was ever going to happen. But I'm talking about in the draft and stuff like that. Like you could have gotten a quarterback, sat him behind Big Ben for a year or two, and then gave him the reins. Like, could you imagine if? And and another thing too. And I think I told Bronny this a couple years ago. Dwayne Haskins. I honestly believe if he didn't pass away, they wouldn't have drafted Kenny Pickett. Um, Darnold. Who would have said that?
No, so like, hey, no, because don't, if you want to pull that card, Bradley, shit, let's keep it real. Hey, my attorney, my lawyer, even agreed with me. So, hey, if you gonna try to slide on me, might want to slide on your boy. But anyway, that's all. Go ahead, Sugar.
No. I thought he was trying to say something about me. I was like, well, I never said that about Darnold. I honestly believe if Dwayne Haskins hadn't died, I don't think they'd take Kenny Pickett.
RIP. Yep.
Because I think Tomlin would have been such an effect on him because he's looked good and he would have had such an effect on him. I think he would have won the quarterback the quarterback job over Mason Rudolph and Mitch Trubisky. I think he would have been in position, and he would have had a coach that believed in him and a coach that would have helped him along. So that's what I truly believe. But the problem is Pittsburgh has not ever been ready to move on from Big Ben, and therefore they've never had a plan in place. And so now we're scrambling, and as a Steelers fan, it's frustrating when I see Steelers fans go, all right, let's bench him. It's been 3 games. Like, what do you expect? You can't, unless he would have went 3-0. There's nothing for you to expect. This is what was going to happen. He was going to struggle. He was going to have bumps and bruises. He was going to have a learning curve. You have to let this ride out. And if you turn around and just take him out and put in Mason Rudolph or you put Mitch back in, it doesn't do any good for us. You're either gonna play him this year, and then next year, if we have a high draft pick, you take a quarterback, or you let him play out the year, and then next year you really that's the test. Okay, did you grow from this year? And that's what you're gonna have to do. You can't bench the guy after 3 fucking games. I mean, that's just dumb.
No.
And Steeler fans, I don't know what's going through your fucking head right now with that shit. I see people, put Mitch back in. I understand Mitch wasn't making a lot of mistakes, but he wasn't also really running the offense greatly. Like, we weren't throwing the ball like we are with Kenny. And then I see other people, well, Mason should get a try. Like Jay said, this QB carousel, that's just stupid. Now, I do think the mistake Tomlin is making is not getting rid of Matt Canada, because I think his offense is a college offense that does not work in the NFL. It just doesn't work. And you need to get a better offense. The fact that Najee's not playing well, and the fact that you're not utilizing all these receivers that you have. And again, like Mr. J said, Claypool should absolutely, at 6'4", should absolutely be playing tougher. And he's playing like he don't know what the hell he's doing or doesn't know how to play with a 6'4" frame. That's the problem right now. So it's personnel, it's motivation. I don't know, but Tomlin needs to do something. I think the first step is Tomlin to get rid of Matt Canada, bring in a pro style offense. If Kenny can't run that, then you move on from him, or you try to figure that out. And I think that's one of the big problems with the Steelers right now, because I was looking at our record. And I say it, and people laugh, but realistically, we should be, honestly, we should really be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be 5-2 right now, to be honest with you, because our loss to the Patriots was by 3 points. Our loss to the Jets was 4 points, and the loss to the Dolphins was 7 points or 6 points. Only the Browns game, even if we could move the ball, we could have probably won that game, but I'll give the Browns credit. And the Bills game, obviously, we got smoked. But we should be a 5-2 team. And if we had any kind of offense. Our defense, God, would piss me off more than anything watching back that game against Miami. We missed five or six interceptions. That is wild. Right? Not like, hey, these could have been interceptions. No. Tua threw the ball to our corners and could not catch the damn ball. And that first quarter, the Miami looked like they were going to run all over us. The game was over. And then we were able to slow them down. We were able to put pressure on Tua. We were able to control Waddle, control Hill, but we couldn't score. And the fact that our defense had opportunities to get the ball back for us, we would have got at least two of those interceptions. I feel we win this game. I think Miami should feel very lucky because Pittsburgh just couldn't freaking catch the ball. Our corners couldn't catch the ball. And it drove me crazy rewatching it because we had opportunities. And so do I put this loss on Kenny and go, hey, man, you got to make better decisions? 100%. But the defense opportunities. And no, the Ravens shouldn't be 7-0 because they're not good, and you know that. Stop acting like the Ravens are good.
But like I'll say shoulda, coulda, woulda, man. If my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle, right? So a lot of things go, it's the way of the world, way of football, man. And I think just the biggest
Hold up, Garnett. I'm not just gonna let that slide.
What did he say?
What did you say?
And I said, if my aunt had a dick, she'll be my uncle. I'm just saying, but like the way we're doing it, the whole if a man says a lot of ifs, that means he's literally being unrealistic with a lot of things. Like I feel like this, like if you guys had TJ Watt, I would completely agree with the record. I feel like you guys would have been would have won a lot of games that you guys lost. But without TJ Watt, it's like a whole different feel for this team, in my opinion. Like he's like one of the hard. Other than the backbone of him being the backbone of the team, I mean, Ironhead Hayward Jr. being the backbone of the team, TJ Watt brings that next level of closing, and I think that's what you guys are lacking. Yeah, the cornerback play could be a lot better. The secondary play in general could be a lot better, but I feel that obviously the pass rush go hand in hand with the secondary, and that's what you guys are lacking. I know you'd say our team is ass, but the craziest thing today, I got bored and started looking at some of the stats, PFF, and just wherever all the way around. But we're second in forced fumbles. We're third in interceptions in the NFL. And then when it comes to we're sixth in sacks right now. So it's like slowly but surely the defense, obviously the overpaid defense, well, a lot of people like we like to get on. They're doing a lot of things great. It's just the offense ain't. Greg Roman is, in his fucking vault, blowing out antiques and shit. I don't know what to say, man, but it's all.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Garnett.
What's up?
Yes, we're missing TJ Watt, but it hasn't really been the defense. I mean, other than the Miami game, yes, they should have had some interceptions, but it hasn't really been the defense because our games are 24-20. 2018, 16-10, 17-14. It's not our defense, it's our offense. We're not getting any kind of production. So if our offense was somewhat capable, I don't think we would like. That's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying. Like if you're saying so many, ifs and this that, obviously they're not being realistic. I think our defense is good, and once we get to the TJ Watt back, I think we'll be fine with our defense. Is offensively, we're not living up to even just normal expectations. And Ronnie's saying Steelers lost to Jets, Browns, and Patriots. All teams the Ravens beat. Yeah, because you got a lucky call. I think the Patriots, Mac Jones threw a bad interception, and the Jets, you guys just beat them handily. But it is what it is. I mean, hey, if you want to say we're bad, I mean, I said we're not good right now because our offense isn't just doing anything, but our defense has been fine. Like other than the Bills scored 38 points on us, the Buccaneers only scored 18. Dolphins scored 16. We shut them down in the second half. The Jets 24. But they got a pretty decent offense. Patriots scored 17. Like, I don't think it's our defense. I think it's our offense. We can't score. So it is what it is.
I'll paint the picture for you, Shook. Like we've been literally winning by like 14 before halftime, or 14 to 10 points, 10 to 14 points, right? Offense just goes for like
but there's also your defense.
No, but no. Here's the thing. Okay, yeah, I get it, but like
your defense also goes too.
No, but like here's the thing. Like, okay, if we only score 17 points, or I think, do we score in the second half against of the Browns? I have to hold on. Let me look at the thing real quick. I'm not sure.
You guys scored 10 points. They scored 10 points.
Yeah,
you both scored 10.
Let me see. We only scored 10.
We scored 10. Yes.
So no, so we scored 10 points, right? So double it up to 24. Double up to 24 points in the second half out of 7 games, right? So the whole issue of the offense. A lot of people want to say the defense. I fucking get it. But when your offense is inept and just nasty, and say my son is going crazy. Bad about that. But literally, oh my god! But yeah, if we want to somehow just overlook and go blind, like how you're talking about your offense, like it's got to be fair and say, hey, Greg Roman and the gang ain't doing it. They ain't cutting. Like
I'm not overly. I'm saying that. I'm saying if our offensive coordinator had a better scheme, I think our offense would be much better, and I think we'd be in a better position. That's all I'm saying.
We're literally
okay. So we're both. You're saying we're both in the same boat. But what I'm saying is our defense hasn't played that bad without our defensive player.
Bro,
your defense though has literally given up.
I'm not trying to hear that. I just literally just.
How are you trying to? In the Dolphins game, you gave up 28 points in the fourth quarter.
How many points did we score in the second half? I think 10, 4. I get it. If we go if we just live off that Miami game for the whole season and ignore where all the stats that I just told you, like it's so easy to keep on banging and say the defense ain't doing shit. The defense ain't doing shit. But I'm overlooking. Look, Lamar just threw the ball 14 times in this goddamn game. Like, literally. We're depending on a dude that just got back from an ACL injury. Literally. We're depending on him. How fucking stupid does that sound? Like, literally, we're depending on, Gus Edwards ran the ball more times than Lamar attempted to pass the ball. Like, if I, me being a defensive player that I grew up playing, right? Play one little time in college. It's small, real small, right? But if you telling me if my offensive coordinator and my offense that shouldn't be as flat as it is literally going out there and looking like straight ass because of multiple reasons. Not just because of the players, but it's really just the coaching, right? And you telling me I got to take my ass back out there after I just came off the field, it's gonna be a fucking problem, and that's my biggest issue. Where Mike Macdonald, he had issues of adjusting, and I feel like he's figuring it out. But the offense got to do their part. It works hand in hand. That's what I'm saying. Like it's so easy to shit on one side of the ball and not pay attention to the other side. I think that's what a lot of people are doing. Like I said, the defense has been.
But here's the thing, Garnett. And if you want to be truthful, we said it in the beginning. If it wasn't for Lamar Jackson, y'all wouldn't have won as many games, right?
Yeah, no shit.
So that's the difference. So that's the difference between the Steelers and the Ravens right now. You have a Torby that can carry your offense. We don't right now.
Yeah, exactly. But that's a whole point. I can completely agree on that part. But it's just like it's so fucked up that like one coordinator is literally destroying this whole team in one general.
You're right. Matt Canada is destroying the Steelers.
And
thank you for agreeing.
We're in the same high five. We're in the
same, right there, bam.
Yeah, we're in the same.
And Ronnie says Baltimore is allowing 23 points a game. Pitt is allowing 23.1. I think both defenses are in a good position. We're just missing TJ Watt. That unfortunately that injury happened. I just think the difference between right now the Ravens and the Steelers is Lamar Jackson. You guys have that QB that can make plays, and your defense. I will give you credit though. Your defense is deeper than the Steelers because the Steelers will throw people out there, and I don't know what the hell they're doing out there. But you guys got at least capable people to be thrown out there and still keep that defense in line. So I do give you credit for that. Like the Ravens do have that ability.
Hey, Uncle Mikey said, "What's up?"
Oh, Big Mike's in the house. What's up, Mike? How you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Make sure to check out Open Mic with OTR Mike. Good stuff. I was listening to his I think his Kanye one today. Ooh, Kanye's going crazy. Real quick.
Everybody is like trying to like he's ultimate blackball right now.
Adidas dropped him today. Some other his representatives dropped him today. But I did hear he wanted this because he wanted to get back his claim or copyright. I don't know what you call it. Of his name, not masters, but like the Yeezys and all that stuff. Like all that he gets to own it back now because I think Adidas owned it. They have Lamar with no talent, you have talent with no QB. Exactly. And that's the thing that is frustrating because, like you just pointed out, Rodney, our defense is 23.1 and 23. Our defense is holding up, even with TJ Watt not in the game.
Right.
And our offense is just not doing anything. And maybe, and that's what I'm saying. And I know earlier Lunchbreak Hot Take says it's your QB. I personally think it's the offense they're running. Because you have talented guys and yet you're not getting them the ball. Excuse me. I got heartburn all of a sudden. Good Lord. Ooh. I guess Big Sean was right. One man changed the world. In this case, this man is TJ Watt. Yeah. I mean, he's a game wrecker. He opens it up for K. And even right now, Hayward's still playing good. Highsmith is still playing pretty good. Devin Bush looks great. Miles Jack looks okay. Obviously Minka is a force to be reckoned with. I just think for the defense, TJ Watt opens up so much, demands so much attention. It helps them. Our corners, play a little bit better. I love what I'm seeing out of Levi Wallace. He has been playing really well. I like what I see out of him. He's been playing great. Who's more dangerous now that they have more free time, Kanye or Roethlisberger? Well, Roethlisberger's doing a podcast. It's a great podcast. I love listening to it. Steelers still go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Steelers going 9-10. Won't lose the season. I hope so. I don't want him to have a losing season because you know what it brings? It brings up a lot of bullshit with the Steeler fans that it's just really uncalled for. Like this, just this weird. How they just and I know people say, well, it's not weird because it's obviously racism, but it's like they want to turn around and like I was arguing with somebody last week. They were like, oh, well, he had Cowher's team. I'm like, Cowher went 8-8 with that same. First off, as a Steeler fan, let's be real about that Seattle Super Bowl. We weren't supposed to beat the Bengals until we broke Carson Palmer's leg. We weren't supposed to beat Peyton Manning, but our defense just played great. And we went into Denver. Denver was not even going to be – we were going to beat Denver. And then we played Seattle, and our quarterback played like shit, and we got lucky and won that game. So don't act like the Steelers were the number 1 seed walking into that playoffs. They weren't. They were the last seed. They had to win out to get into the playoffs. So and then the next year, Cowher goes 8-8 with that same team. And so let's not act like Cowher had this great team and Tomlin just walked in and took over and it was a piece of cake. No. Like, I hate that. And Steelers fans do that shit all the time. They act like Cowher was this, and I'll defend Cowher because I'm a Steelers fan, but they act like Cowher was this all-time great. And I'll bring him up. Ferris clowns on Cowher all the time, calls him mediocre. And we talked about it when I did the stats last time. He's not that much above Tomlin or Harbaugh or McCarthy. So Cowher isn't this mastermind coach. He had good defenses, and he lucked into a great quarterback. When he drafted Ben
Roethlisberger. His
personality.
That's what made him a fan favorite. Just his personality more than anything.
Shut up.
What, him? Oh,
yeah, no, you. Trying to figure out how I'm not a mod. Oh, my bad, man. My bad. Hold up. I'll take care of that, Mike. I will take care of that, Mike. 1 second. Let me get OTR Mike as a mod. There we go. OTR Mike is a mod. There you go, buddy. Steeler fans are haters. It's okay to admit. They're haters of Tomlin for no reason. They really are. I swear to God. This guy. Yeah. Oh, but Jose, you go into these chats, and it's like Cowher was the best thing since sliced bread, and it's ridiculous. Y'all second needs to get rid of that fear in their hearts and attack. Stop waiting for. Yeah, their tackling's always been bad. Their tackling has always been bad. Our corners have never been really good at tackling. And I don't know why that's just carried over for years. It's a weird thing. Garnett, you're still wrong. I don't care what you say.
For what?
I don't know. You're just wrong.
Okay, I'm right. Thank you.
You what?
What?
What'd you say?
I don't know, but I don't know. Steelers for me, moral story for the Steelers right now. The sake of the Steelers, I feel like just roll with Kenny Pickett. Got no choice.
Yeah.
You spit in the first round. What's worse? Okay, damn. I end up. Wait, you still got your first round draft pick, right?
I believe so. I would have to check.
Oh well.
But even then, I think we would.
Oh, well, fuck. Shit. If shit goes south, guess what? You're gonna get more talent to go around them. Or fuck it. Just it's a you see what you got first year. It's a trial and error run, and then you go from there. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, for sure. And OTR Mike, I just want to shout this out with his new show, Open Mic. OTR Mike is one of the best podcasts.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
That's for OTR Mike right there. Because you are the GOAT, OTR Mike. Just want to let you know that. Hold up a second. I got to do some fatherly duties real quick. There you go. All right. No, I will not make you a mod, Saul.
Yeah,
sorry.
So,
no.
All right. So, who you guys play next, or is it bye?
We play the fucking Eagles.
Eagles?
Yeah.
Right.
This was a tough stretch. See, and this was the thing. If we could have gone, obviously the Bills were going to be tough, but the Patriots, the Jets game, the Dolphins game were winnable games. That was 3 games right there we could have won, and we could be walking into because in the Eagles, and then we have the bye. So had we been able to win those games, we would have been 5-3, maybe lost to the Eagles. We would have been walking into the bye at 5-4. And now we're probably going to walk into the bye 2-6, and that's that's going to be tough. Yeah, no problem, Mike. And Mike, I don't know if you heard
Says
though.
Old Man Gamers is back.
Old Man Gamers is back. I think we played the Eagles, and you want to know we haven't won in Philly since 1965.
That's cute. That's pretty good.
That's not good.
I know, sarcastic.
Sorry, Bronny. I know you asked earlier. My bad. Let me get it for you real quick. And yeah, if you like to donate to help out the stream, that would greatly be appreciated. Everything goes into back into the stream. Oh shit! I have a thing made already. I don't know why I'm doing this. My apologies. 1 second. I have things made, but I just haven't had time to put it up. I'm telling you, I got off work today and I just didn't feel like doing nothing. I was like, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do shit. There you go. Thank you very much, Bronny.
Nice.
That's wild, man. But yeah.
Who do you guys got? You guys got Buccaneers this Thursday. Yeah, you got Tampa Bay this Thursday. How you feeling? I mean, look at the last two games. Brady's look. I mean, you guys should be good. You guys should be happy. Celebrate. You about to beat Brady.
But like I said, man, it's on Greg Roman, this offense, man. Dude, I think the defense is going to keep on doing what they're doing, but this offense is like, bro. I never felt, you got a thingy right there. Go ahead, I'll let you do your thing.
Bronny, I don't know if I really want to read that. Bronny, thank you for the tip. Appreciate you, brother. Bronny says, "Fuck you, Suge." Oh, wow.
I just do it. Hey, man, you got to support the tip. He gave you 10. You got to support it, right?
Hey, just go by what Jose
Listen
said.
to Suge, okay?
I read it. Thank you, Bronny. Appreciate the donation.
But yeah, for us, man, like is Greg Roman, he controls our destiny. Since we can't, move on. Hopefully, he calls better games, which never happens consistently. So, go Ravens. That's all you're gonna get from me.
Yeah, I think you guys should get it. I think you guys should win probably about 1 or 2 touchdowns.
Should.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I think you should. I do. I think you guys should win that game by two touchdowns. You'd be in a good spot.
We'll see.
Do you guys make a move before the trade deadline?
Have no clue. I don't know, man. This is usually EDC in the past had, ace up his sleeves and he'll pull it out. Last year, I think we didn't do nothing crazy where we didn't due to cap. Just injury wise, there was no reason to make a move. We were screwed regardless, right? Yannick Ngakoue was the 2020. That 2021, I said it was a waste down year. They said they want a second for Judy. I heard that too, but I heard what they said, a second, and they want a fourth as well. And we know how.
Give up that fourth. Or you don't have a fourth?
No, we got a fourth. We got all natural 7 draft picks. But one thing about EDC, man, is he is very strong and adamant about keeping a second round draft pick. The year that we gave up our second to get Lamar, he didn't regret it, but he said it hurt like hell not having a second round pick going to the next round, which you got fucking Lamar, so it's whatever, right? But like, it's just a pet peeve, man. There's certain things that whatever, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, you guys should definitely give up a fourth to get him. You guys definitely badly need it. Because I asked this question on Hendo's show. Would a receiver fix a lot of your problems? And Mike said yes. I think Hendo said no. There's it was going back and forth with everybody, kind of in between.
For me, it all depends on like what receiver you're getting. Like my whole theory for, like I said, for me is really get a receiver that's a premium receivers. You just can't get a $2 million a year type of receiver. You got to get somebody that's going to be worth a 15 plus mil a year type of receiver, because now you're as a GM, you've just made a big time investment for the future, for the future. And now you're gonna be like pissed at the offensive coordinator, the coach, like, why the fuck you're not using what I got you? It's like buying your wife a fucking food ninja that she been wanting at Sam's Club or wherever else you got. What's another name for Sam's Club? Like, you know what Sam's Club is?
Right? Yeah, we have Sam's Club.
Costco. Yeah, Costco. Like going to Costco, like, hey, I want this ninja. She been up your ass about this fucking food ninja.
Oh, whoa! Ain't nobody going up there.
Okay, she's been begging you for this freaking ninja. Then you finally get it, and she rarely uses it, but you spent $400 on it. Now you're like, why the fuck we're not using it? You know what I mean? So that's the only theory that has not been used in the Ravens philosophy, because it goes against their philosophy. So that, other than that, man, it just can't be any receiver like Judy. But at the same time, I don't know. Like, it has to be a big time guy for that to break. Even when it comes to drafting, if it's not top 5 or top 10 draft pick of a receiver like that, you see what happened when we do with pick 25. Like, Bateman ain't really getting featured. So it has to be a guy of a top 5 caliber or 15 plus mil type of receiver to even be looked at it like that.
Yeah, for sure. Do you guys think you guys gonna do any other moves?
No, I think we're just waiting. We're just playing the waiting game with a lot of these dudes coming back from injury. I guess I heard Bradley Chubb being mentioned, but I don't understand why we would do that. Like, I do, but I don't. We're like trunk fucking tight with all these guys coming back. Bowser, Ojabo. Like, I just don't see the reason why we already got JPP on roster. We got Houston. We got Oway. Fuck, like, where like, how that rotation is gonna look? It's just overload. But you know what we always say? We don't defund the defense around here, so I couldn't tell you. So I really don't know. I'll be very
don't say that, because people get mad and say copyright infringement. And
oh no, that's he's my lawyer. I'm good. Ain't that right?
I don't trust him.
I trust him. I trust my fucking lawyer. Should he's a good guy. Shout out to you, Jose.
But I think you guys need to make some kind of move, especially offensively. I don't think, obviously, like you said, defensively you guys are pretty set, but offensively you should make a move. When's your guys' bye? So you got the Buccaneers. Your bye is after the Saints.
Yeah.
So you should be going into the bye 7-4, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Hey, go look at it. Go
1,
look at the
2,
comments.
3, 4, 5. I didn't see.
You see that?
Oh,
the return.
Go follow them.
The return. Hey, where the video at? Oh, you don't got the video. Yeah. Oh,
this old man gamers is back.
There you go.
Nice.
Perfect.
That's why Brodney.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Brodney's the MVP. Brodney's the GOAT for bringing back old man gamers.
My man.
Yeah. Other than Yeezy going crazy, really hasn't been too much with. We could talk about. I hate all y'all. Why do you hate us? You're the one that
This
said
old man gamers is back.
Can't be hating on us. You said it. This is not Jose. Exactly. It's Brodney. Anything else in the NFL you want to talk about?
No, man. I think flat out, man. We already know what's happening Thursday.
You were surprised how Tua played?
No, I feel like did what he, it wasn't, crawl, walk, run, I guess, and then keep your head up to
He put his head down in that game.
it. Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Exactly. Are you? So let's pick your score since your game is close. Well, first off, let's talk before we get into that. What's going on with New York? Because the New York Jets are 5-2. The the Giants are 6-1 and are not in first because of the Eagles being 6-0. Buffalo is adjacent of New York, and they are 5-1. I hate seeing that. What do you see your score as on Thursday? What's the score, Garnett? Give me a score.
I hate giving scores because usually I go off a feel of a game, but I got to put myself in a scenario. If we come out, all right, I put myself in two scenarios. If we come out looking flat against Tom Brady in the first quarter, we just, by God reason, for just Greg is being Greg, I see us probably either barely squeaking a win by 3 or losing by 3. So I'll give us, I'll say 20. Oh, not even that. Goddamn. I'll say 17-20. I'll say 17-20 either or. I got no faith in the fidelities of this offense. I just don't. They got
you want them to make a trade real quick.
Cut, trade, demotion of job where we do the hardball special where we don't really fire people. What we'll do, hey buddy, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give this guy your job, but you can still be a part of our coaching staff and be the coordinator of this. And most of the people are like, no, I'm good. I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna take my ball and go somewhere else. Okay, well, you have a nice little ride and be safe. But that's what we usually do in Baltimore. We don't really, unless you wink, cuss out John, which is the truth. I'm just saying I got a good viable source. That's the only way you're gonna get fired. And guess what? He mutually parted ways after you cussed him out. So yeah.
Go. Any games you're looking forward to this weekend?
Actually, who plays who? I guess, I don't know. I really don't know. It's my fault for not knowing who plays who.
You're damn right it's your fault.
Yeah.
We got Ravens, Buccaneers, Broncos, Jaguars, Dolphins, Lions, Panthers, Falcons, Cardinals, Vikings, Bears, Cowboys, Raiders, Saints, Steelers, Eagles, Patriots, Jets, Texans and Titans, New York versus Giants versus Seahawks, Washington versus Colts, 49ers versus Rams, Green Bay versus Bills, Bengals versus Browns. Jesus, these are all shitty games.
So you still gonna blame me for not knowing?
These are some shitty games. Like the only maybe entertaining game is Giants Seahawks. Tampa Ravens might be good. Other than that, these all seem like a shit show.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's just rough, man. Oh,
Ugh.
yeah. I'll probably just go with your game because I'm just curious about,
the Eagles spanking the Steelers. Yeah.
Yeah. Or just seeing what Jalen Hurts do, see what what you guys can do over there, man. This is a sloppy week for football.
Yeah, this is not a pretty week at all.
Yeah, they didn't.
I mean, Patriots, not even the Patriots Jets. Yeah, I think Giants Seahawks is probably the most watchable game. Broncos Jags. Ugh. Let's watch that shit. Panthers Falcons. Ugh. Bears Cowboys. Yeah, there's the Rams 49ers. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing really good, no good games, man. This is whoever did this week, fire them. Fire them. All right. I think that Panthers Falcons Cardinals cards will be fun. Maybe.
Viking Cardinals, that might be.
How many yards is Christian McCaffrey going to run against the Falcons? Oh, wait. Never mind.
Too soon?
Too soon.
Finish him, Daddy.
Not good. Fun. Yeah, definitely not good. Garnett, before we get out of here, let the people know where they can find you, follow you, and where they can see that pretty.
All right. As most people know, you can find me on Twitter at Garnett478. Just one T. For some weird reason, a lot of people like to butcher my name, even though my name is literally right here. With that being said, you can hit me up anytime, any place. We'll talk. If you need some some good conversation about ball, or you want some charts I put out there, and just anything, really, just hit me up. That's where you can find me, man. Not hard to find.
Definitely not hard to find. Yeah, definitely hit up my boy Garnett. He is always around. He's fun to talk to, chill with, hang out, good guy. And you can find me Suge Knight 323, TikTok and Twitter. You can find me at Suge Knight 1323 on Twitch, where I video game, play Magic tournaments. I'm going to try to do more on this channel, movie reviews, things like that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more stuff like that, or what you want to see. Maybe me and Garnett will do a movie watch along. Give us a movie and we'll watch it. If it's up to Bronny, I'll be watching The Fighter this weekend.
You ever seen that yet?
No, I actually haven't. I know the story of Make It Work, but I have. Or is that yes, Make It Work? But I haven't watched it yet. No.
Man, you better watch it before Bronny gets you.
Bronny, he already threatened me a couple times. He's threatened me with bodily harm a couple times already. See, I have obligations. I do have obligations, and my obligations. I was supposed to watch it. School. Well, I have finals last week.
And
I know this. Yeah, there was alcohol involved on that Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. Check out Ring Kings podcast. Great podcast.
You followed up with that.
OTR Mike, Jose and Bronny, always talking boxing and combat fight. Hey, who you got? Hold up, real quick. Who you got this weekend? Anderson Silva or Jake Paul?
Silva.
You gonna say Anderson?
Yeah, even though we know what's going to happen,
if he gets knocked out, it was the bag like a mother.
Yeah, but I don't think you get knocked out. I think it's just going to be a stalemate to where they just both make money, man. You know how it is. Like the time that when he went against Floyd, when Jake Paul boxed Floyd, right?
Yeah, and I was saving children from burning buildings. Remember that? Floyd
knocked his ass out and held him up so he had time to recover. Do you remember that shit?
Yeah.
So, man. You'll take Paul in that fight? Are you in the fight?
Probably. It is a fake fight, but yeah. That's gonna be fun. Make sure to check it out this weekend. Yeah, it was Logan Paul. Jake Paul fought. He knocked out Woodley. He knocked out Woodley, and I think he knocked out Ben Askren too, if I'm not mistaken. Jose will correct me. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for joining us. It's appreciated, Bronny. Thank you for the donation. Shout out to Jose. Shout out to Hendo. Shout out to Derek, OTR Mike, Mr. J, Living Legend, all the other people that hung out, Miss Yolanda, OTR Mike. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys. Every Tuesday, I think we're gonna switch it a little bit to 6 p.m. a little earlier because Garnett said he was struggling. He's an old man. He needs his beauty sleep. So 6 p.m. 6 p.m. We were only late today because Garnett was getting a bunch of stuff together, and I was kind of tired and got late. So 6:15, 6 o'clock is when we're going to be doing the show on Tuesdays. So come hang out with us. Make sure to follow us both. Make sure to retweet, like when we tweet out about the show. Make sure to comment, like, and share. That helps us out. Appreciate you all. Brian, you said it was Nate Robinson and Ashburn. So okay, that's who we knocked out. There you go. Yeah, and make sure if you want to see other content, put it in the comments, and we'll do some more stuff. Once again, thank you very much for everybody hanging out with us. Appreciate it. You guys have a great night. Be safe. Take care of yourself, and don't be like Yeezy.
He just shook up the world.